Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Dr. Ila. My name is Nur Imanina binti Muhammad Sabirun, and today I will be presenting about case study analysis details on the Conti cyber attack on the health services executive. And this is my teammates.
Digital forensic is an important field that helps organizations investigate and respond to cyber incidents. As reliance on digital system increases, ransomware attacks have become more frequent, especially in critical sectors such as healthcare. This case study focuses on the Conti ransomware attack on Ireland's health services executive in May 2021, which caused system shutdowns and disrupted patient care. Digital forensic involves identifying, collecting, analyzing, and preserving digital evidence to ensure it's reliable and legally admissible. In this case, computer, network malware, email, and data forensic were used to trace the attack, analyze the ransomware behavior, and assess potential data breaches. It highlights the crucial role of digital forensics in ransomware investigation.
Let's jump into the background. Okay, we analyzed the cyber attack on the island HSE, Health Service Executive, the country's largest healthcare provider. That began on 18 March 2021 when a single workstation has infected via a phishing email containing on the Americas for the Americas Excel file. The attacker using a Conti ransomware tools that remain under detect within the network for the 8 weeks by May 14. The ransomware encrypt wrote 80% of their IT infrastructure. So it's forcing a total shutdown of their national hack network. Next, we move on to the attack and technical detail. Okay, the technical detail, technically is was set hip-the-kit operation conducted by groups UNC 2633 and UNC 2727. Which is they are exploited the zero login vulnerability to achieve lateral movement. It is compromising 118 acting system and 19 domain. It's a critical factor where they have 8 wheel time where the attacker move freely before launching the final encryption. Ultimately, the HSE has isolated all IT systems from the internet on May 14, 2021 to contain a spread. Now we proceed to the digital evidence and the main objective, which is I have explain a few bit. Okay, the first one, we investigation identify the key digital evidence including the original phishing file and attacker tools like Cobalt Strikers and the Mimi cards. Okay, moving forward, their main objective on the case, which is they have many, but I will explain two. Which is the first one is to establish the body of facts regarding to HSE operational readiness, and the second one is to perform comprehensive system assessment to evaluate their information security and business continuity plan for the future.
For the timeline and the sequence of the event, the attack was begun on 16 March 2021 with a phishing email, and the system was infected on the 18 March 2021. Recovery began with the key on 20 May 2021 and was fully finished by 21st September 2021. For the solution and action taken, the HSC took 4 main actions to fix the crisis, which is first, immediate containment, which is the turn off the internet and reboot the system. Second, go green process, which is ensure every computer was scanned and given a new password before going back to online. Third, crisis governance, which is they set up a war room to lead the IT teams and use a court order to protect stolen patient data. And the last one is operational resilience. Hospital use a paper record to keep treating patient while the HCC gave out the thousands of new secure laptops to the staff.
IDIP model is the best framework for the HSE case because it handles large-scale investigation effectively. First, it managed multiple crime scenes concurrently, allowing 54 hospitals and hundreds of health centers to be investigated as separate entities. This ensured that evidence remained organized and accurate while providing a complete picture of attack. Second, the traceback phase is critical for tracking human operates ransomware. It allowed investigators to identify the attacker's movement over 8 weeks and provide strong evidence for international authorities like Europol. Third, dynamic phase handled the massive scale of 70,000 devices and 700 GB of stolen data by focusing on deep dive investigation of central system. The last one, the preparedness phases, highlight the need for better monitoring and staff training to prevent future breaches.
Next, I will be explaining HSE case using the EIDIP framework. This framework divides the cyber investigation into 5 main phases, which I will explain next. First, readiness phase. The readiness phase focuses on preparation before the attack.
In the HSE case, cybersecurity readiness was weak. There is no chief information security officer, cybersecurity governance was fragmented, and the national healthcare network was flat and poorly segmented. As a result, the attacker was able to stay undetected in the system for almost 8 weeks, and clearly warning signs were missed. Second, deployment phases. The deployment phase begins once the attack is detected. On the 14th of May 2021, ransomware was discovered after multiple systems were encrypted nationwide. At this stage, national authorities were notified. Incident response procedures were activated, and physical and digital environments were secured. However, the late detection caused widespread disruption to healthcare services. Next, traceback phases. The traceback phase aims to identify the attacker and how the attack happened. Investigators reconstructed the attack timeline from March to May 2021 and identified phishing emails as the initial entry point. Lateral movement across hospitals was confirmed, and with legal authorization, the attack was attributed to Conti ransomware group. Next, dynamite phases. The dynamite phase focuses on recovery, reconstruction, and communication. During this phase, systems were carefully decrypted, restored, and continuously monitored to prevent reinfection. The full attack chain was reconstructed, and clear communication with staff and the public helped reduce uncertainty and panic. And lastly, review phase. Finally, the review phase identified major weaknesses in the governance, monitoring, and preparedness. As a result, the HSE launched a cybersecurity transformation program, including the appointment of a chief technology and transformation officer and improvements in network resilience and incident response planning. In conclusion, the AIDIP framework clearly demonstrates how poor readiness increased the impact of the attack, while structured investigation and review help to strengthen future cyber resilience.
For recommendation, we first suggest boosting forensic readiness by implementing 24/7 SOC monitoring and upgrading and support legacy system to ensure evidence is preserved automatically. To address the human element, HSE should conduct regular phishing simulation to transform its 130,000 employees into the human firewall against initial breaches. Finally, strengthening international cooperation with Europe and NCSE will ensure rapid intelligence sharing to prevent future ransomware attacks.
To finish, this case showed that the computer security is a huge part of patient safety. The hackers stayed hidden for 8 weeks because the system were too old and not washed enough. While the technology failed us, our staff did an amazing job by using the physical record to helping the people. Moving forward, we must spend more money on better technology and hire more experts to keep our service safe and efficient.